Okay, thank you. Board member comments. Um, I know it's been a long day. Board member Straight.
Yes, I'd just like to say that a couple weeks back, I was able to visit the Utah School for the Deaf and the Blind, and it was a wonderful experience. And to see what they do for students in that school was amazing. So I really appreciate the opportunity of doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other board member comments? Board member Earl.
Yeah, I got it. This last Friday, I went and visited a few more of my schools, and I know I've said this before, but it's worth repeating that the administrators and the educators there were so grateful that we left some of these choices this fall up to them. A couple of the schools I attended, they were just so grateful that they were able to condense their day and able to serve the kids that they were working with, and so how grateful the families were for that as well. I went to several that were lower economic areas and others that were at the higher economic areas, and every single one of these areas, they had their unique needs and their unique challenges, and they were meeting those challenges, and they were so grateful that the board was actively helping them, but they were also staying out of their business too, if that makes sense. So one of the things I would say is we need to keep things simple, as simple as we can for these local schools, and not get so complex in our requirements and in all these different things coming at them, but we just stick to the basics of the laws and what's expected, and that we support our families. And we do that best by just getting behind our educators and our families and making sure we're meeting those needs. And that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Board member Cannon.
Thank you. On, I believe it was July 25th, I drove down to the Springville Art Museum. And when I got there, I met Randy Booth and Carol Lear and Jenny Earl. Was anyone else there? Anyway, we had an opportunity to go through and look at the high school art exhibition. It's a juried exhibition. So what you're looking at is the very best of the best. And some of the art was chosen that will be coming forward to hang in the halls of the Utah State Office of Education. Just want to express my thanks to the other board members that took the time to come, and hope they found it as enriching an experience as I did. And to give a shout out to Kathy Jensen, who intervenes on our behalf and talks to the young students to see if they're willing to sell us their works of art to be hung for us to enjoy at the State Office of Education. So if we have that opportunity again, I'd like to encourage you to take advantage of it. It's a great experience. Thank you.
And thank you. I'm not seeing any other hands raised, so thank you for what you do. As if you look at the participants, we still have a ton of staff that are working with us ready to answer any questions. Shout out to them too. Thank you for all the preparation and being a part of this day. Tomorrow's a new day. We have committees, a lot of work. I'll thank you in advance that a lot of heavy lifting happens in committees. And so thank you, chairs, vice chairs, and committee members. And then there's, of course, we're still dealing with the legislative session. So thank you. At this time, this meeting's adjourned. So we just went a little bit long. Thank you. Take care.